Welcome to the Explainer. You know, when you're learning English, there's this one tricky spot that gets almost everyone. Will versus going to. Today, we are going to clear that up for good. So, is it a gut feeling? Something you decide on the spot? Or is it a rock-solid plan you've already made? Picking the right words to talk about the future can be tough, right? Well, don't worry. We're going to make this super simple. All right, let's get right into it. Think of this as the ultimate showdown. Will on one side, going to on the other. Now, they both point to the future, sure, but they have totally different vibes, different personalities, if you will.
Okay, first up, let's talk about our first contender, will. The great thing about will is that it's super easy to use. I mean, the structure is a breeze. You just take your subject, add will, or won't for the negative, and then the plain simple form of the verb. That's it.
So, will isn't just a one-trick pony. It actually has a few key jobs. You'll see it used for things like predictions based on a feeling or for making offers and promises. But honestly, its main gig, the thing it's famous for, is making those spur-of-the-moment, spontaneous decisions.
And here's a perfect example. Imagine you open the fridge and, oh no, there isn't any milk left. I will go to the shops and get some. See? You didn't plan it. You saw the problem and boom, you made the decision right then and there. That's will in action.
All right, so that's will. Now let's bring in our other contender, the master planner, going to.
Now, the setup for going to is just a little different. The key thing to remember is you always need a be verb right before it. So that's your am, is, or are, depending on who you're talking about.
And if will is all about spontaneity, going to is the complete opposite. It's all about preparation. You use this when you're talking about things you've already thought about, plans you've made, or even predictions you have solid proof for.
This little exchange nails it. Person A asks, "Hey, want to go to the movies tonight?" And person B says, "Sorry, I am going to study for my maths test." Why going to? Because that plan to study was already there. It wasn't a snap decision they made right when they were asked.
Okay, time for the main event. Let's put these two head-to-head and really zero in on the biggest difference between them.
You know, where people get tripped up the most is with predictions. But there's a really simple trick. Just ask yourself one question. Do I have any proof right now?
And this is the whole game, right here. Will is for your opinion, your gut feeling. Like, I think it will rain. But going to is for when you have evidence you can see. Whoa, look at those massive dark clouds. It is going to rain. See the difference? Feeling versus fact.
Okay, you've got the theory. Let's see if you can put it into practice. We're going to do a little pop quiz. Can you spot the error here?
Okay, look closely at this sentence. I will help you with your homework. Something's a little off with the verb. What do you think it is?
Did you get it? The fix is I will help you. It's a simple rule, but a super important one. After will, you always use the basic original form of the verb. No ed, no s, nothing. All right, ready for round two? This one's a little different. We're talking about something happening at a specific time in the future. What's wrong with this sentence?
Yes, that's it. For an action that's going to be happening at a certain point in the future, the pattern is will be plus the ing verb. So it should be, she will be cooking dinner. Nicely done.
So, there you have it. The showdown is over, and now you have two powerful, distinct tools in your English toolkit for talking about the future.
So let's just do a super quick recap. Bottom line, use will for stuff you decide on the spot, for offers, promises, and predictions that are just your opinion. And use going to for plans you've already made, things you intend to do, and predictions where you've got actual proof. You see, it was never really about one winning over the other. They're not enemies. They're just different tools for different jobs. The real win is you knowing exactly when to use each one. And just like that, you've totally got the hang of it. So the only question now is, what are you going to work on next? Or will you just take a break? Let us know what you think. Thanks so much for tuning in to this explainer.